Momma podcast. My name is Dawn and I am your host. This is a podcast about knitting, sewing, and other crafty things. And I am coming to you from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, which is about 45 minutes smack dab between Toronto and Niagara Falls. It is Thursday around 10 o'clock at night, March 28th, I do believe. I did plan on podcasting earlier than this, but I got into dyeing some of my March clubs and, well, time got away from me, which it tends to do when you're dyeing yarn. But anyways, welcome to all my regular viewers, and I would like to say a special welcome to all of my new subscribers. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, I've been blown away the past day or so. I've had, okay, last time I remember seeing, I had about 227, 28, something like that, subscribers. Today when I looked, 251. I was like, what? I did get a message from a couple people yesterday saying that somebody had mentioned me on one of their podcasts. So that explained why all of a sudden I was getting all kinds of new followers, new subscribers, and I'm like, what is going on? This is crazy. I love it, but it's crazy. So yes, I want to say a special thank you going out to Debbie, who is the Canadian crocheter. Yeah, so thank you so much. She actually bought a couple of skeins of yarn from me, my February clubs, 2 of them, my Mystery Musical and my Disney Villain. And she loved them both, which really, really makes me happy. And she was talking about them on her podcast. So, of course, I had to go over and check her out, which I did. And I love her, so I subscribed. So you guys need to go and check her out. It is the Canadian Crocheter on YouTube. I'll leave a link and stuff down below. You definitely have to check her out. So she had mentioned me, and while she was, I watched her latest podcast. And while she was talking about the yarn, she was looking at my card and everything. And she's like, she has a YouTube channel? Well, you know, so thank you so much, Debbie. It means the world to me that you love my yarn, for one. And another, that you mention me and my podcasts and stuff like that. Because it gets a little discouraging sometimes. I'm sure other podcasters felt the same way when they were beginning. My podcast will actually be 2 years at the end of April, which I can't even begin to, like, blow my mind. I can't even, like, it's been 2 years since I've been doing this. This is crazy. Crazy. Once we hit 300, because I'm sure I will at some point hit 300. Once we hit 300, I'm going to do a giveaway for YouTube. So make sure you're getting all your friends to subscribe and stuff like that, so we can get some prizes out faster. I love giving away stuff. Oh, by the way, what I'm drinking today is not hair. I don't have hair in my face. What we're drinking today is David's tea. It is the chocolate chow detox something, chocolate detox something. I don't know. Anyways, I like it. It's good. And on the packaging, I meant to bring it up because I was going to read it to you guys. It's something about chocolate, and I don't remember what the other thing was called. But it said tastes like hot chocolate, and it does. It really tastes like hot chocolate, which is awesome. And it's a detox, so I don't know. Maybe it'll help clean me out. Maybe. I don't know. But it's really good. And it was hot when I came up here. As you can tell, my cup, my cute little llama cup, turns pink, well, kind of like a burgundy color, when it is hot, and it's black when it's cold. Well, this is how long it's taken me to get set up. My tea's already getting cold. It's warm. It's not hot, but it's warm, but it's still good. Anyway, so I want to say a special thank you to Debbie. Mwah. Thank you so much for mentioning me on your podcast and giving me a shout out and giving me all kinds of new subscribers. I'm not a crocheter, although I did try once. It did not go so well. Probably because I taught myself how to knit first, and I throw with my right. So when I crochet, I hold the yarn with my left, and I can't seem to get my tension right. So I've given up on crochet for now, but I will do it, because I'm the type of person that when I set my mind to do something, I do it, and I can do it. So I will do it. I just need time to do it. Time is always the problem. Always, always, always the problem. So, yes. So even though I don't crochet, I do watch her now, and I love her. So thank you so much, Debbie, for a shout out. So welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming by, checking me out, subscribing, and I hope you enjoy everything you see. I am a bit of a babbler. Ask anybody. I talk and talk and talk, and I can talk forever. I am going to try to keep these semi-short. Most of my podcasts are around the hour mark. I do want to try and cut that down a bit and maybe try and get back to my weekly podcasts. I was hoping to do bi-weekly, but time got away from me, and I really did not have much time to knit the past little while. So I didn't have anything really to show. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to podcast if I have nothing to show. So. But now I'm pretty much caught up on my yarn dyeing, which I'm so excited about. My March Yarn of the Month clubs. I have all of the Disney dyed. I am dyeing the self-striping tonight once I'm done this. And I am dyeing up the mystery musical either tonight before I go to bed, so I can let it cool overnight. If I don't get time to do that, then I'll do it in the morning before I head to work, because I have to work tomorrow. I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, work sucks. Not really. I love what I do. I just wish, I don't know. I just wish I could work from home. 100%. That would be amazing. Maybe someday. Fingers crossed. So, yeah. Now that I've babbled on for like 10 minutes already, this is not going to be a 30-minute podcast. I can tell you that right now. I guess you want to know where you can find me. So on Instagram, I am Crafty Momma _73. On Ravelry, I am Crafty Momma 73. And I have a Ravelry group, a Etsy shop, and a Facebook page, all under Crafty Momma Designz with a Z, whatever. So those are the places you can find me. I do have an email, which is thecraftymomma73@gmail.com. If you have any questions or you want to talk that way, by all means, hit me up there. I am on Instagram every day, and I check my Ravelry every day for messages. So you can hit me up on either of those, and I will get back to you, usually within a few hours. Yeah. Anyways, let's get some administrative things done and over with. I had to actually write it down this time because I cannot see half my computer screen, because you should see this contraption that I have set up on my desk. I've got one of these little bins that it's here on my desk. Then I have a pile of books on top of that to get my camera up to the right level, because I cannot seem to find my tripod. It's a tabletop tripod, but I cannot seem to find it. So I may have to go and buy myself a good tripod and become a professional and stuff. I do like the phone better than my webcam. It's clearer, the sound is better, the picture quality is better. I hope you guys are enjoying it this way instead. Administrative stuff. Let's see what we have going on. We have the Socks All the Time KAL going on, and that is a year-long knit-along. So anytime you knit or crochet, I didn't put crochet in there because I'm not sure how many people actually crochet socks. Do they crochet socks? Let me know. If you crochet socks, by all means, get it in there. I'm all about the yarny crafts. So, get your socks in there. I do draw names periodically throughout the year. If you've won anything from me in the past month or two, please know that it is coming. I have not forgotten about you. I need to dye it up. I've just been so crazy busy and stressed out, and it's been insane, and I had a bad review, which totally threw me for a loop, and now I am driving myself insane. I'm dyeing yarn, and I'm like, oh my god, I hope this is good enough. Oh my god, I'm having a hot flash. Look how look how red my face is going. Holy moly. It'll pass soon. Oh, yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. I'm at work, and I'll be doing stuff, and it hits me a lot. See, look, my face has gone down a bit. It hits me a lot if I'm doing a lot of squatting down or bending over. I don't know if it's a hot flash or if it's just standard blood rushing to my face or what, but I like cut a strip of the cardboard box and I'm fanning myself. And it's March. It's not summer yet. I do not want to know how bad this is going to be once the summer hits. It's not going to be good. I know right now it's not going to be good. But, yeah. If anybody goes through those or have gone through those and you have any tips and tricks to get over it without medication, let me know. See, I go on these little tangents. I just like break away from what I'm talking about because something pops in my head. But I'm the type of person that if I don't say what I'm thinking right away, and I'm like, I'll talk about it later, I always forget to talk about it later. Always forget. So, yes, socks all the time. Get it in there. We've got a ton of socks already knit this year, which is blowing my mind. You guys are awesome, and you guys are making me knit my socks. I have a whip in one of these bags. I haven't done a lot on it, but I have done some, so I'm really happy and impressed with myself for that. So, yay me. I have a couple whips. I got 3 whips I'm going to show you today. No finished objects. Next time I podcast, I'm going to have a finished object. I will have a finished object. Or 2. We'll see how much knitting time I get. My teeth are bothering me again, so. Oh, for those of you that are new and don't know, August of last year, I had to get all my teeth pulled. I had really bad receding gum line, which caused the front 4 teeth to get loose. So they were going to do a partial, but then some of my other gums were not quite there, but almost, and they weren't sure how well the other teeth would be able to hold the wires or whatever for the partial. So they were going to do just the bottoms, and then we talked about it and decided to do the entire mouth because my top ones were getting really high, like the gum line. So I knew it was going to happen sooner or later, and I don't want to spend, you know, thousands of dollars to get my bottom ones done and then just pay those off because I'm paying monthly to get my teeth done. Just pay those off and then have to get my top done and have to redo it all over again. So we decided to just go ahead and bite the bullet, if you may, and get all new dentures. So I do like some aspects of it. Some aspects really still tick me off. But I'm hoping in August when I get my hard plate, because supposedly these are soft plates. They're not as thick, I guess. So maybe I won't talk as funny as I do now. And I won't have this stupid side view bump right here where the teeth are, because it drives me absolutely insane. Anyways, you guys don't want to hear about me and my teeth issues, but if I'm talking weird or it looks like I'm talking funny, that's why, because they're irritating me. The bottom ones are always popping up. So that's socks all the time. Get them in there. We also have a feature designer of the year. Every year I pick a designer that I love, and we just knit patterns from them. This year is Cozy Up Knits. So I'm sure you guys have seen or heard of Cozy Up Knits. They were Cozy Up with the Stitch and Sisters back in the day. They have some amazing patterns on Ravelry, so you definitely have to check them out. And if you knit anything by them, get it in this KAL, because you can win some prizes. And if you use my yarn for anything, in any of these KALs, if you use candy coated yarn, you will get an extra entry into all of these giveaways. So do it. For those of you that have bought my yarn, make sure you drop them off in those KALs, because you can win some more yarn, possibly. So that is a year-long knit-along. So anything Cozy Up Knits. Their gloves, their hats, their scarves, they're working on sweaters, and just these girls are just amazing, and they're so inspiring, and you just gotta check them out. So knit all the Cozy Up knits and get them in that KAL. We have a Keep Your Head Warm KAL, which is knitting or crochet, and it is hats. So if you have any hats that you have knit in February and March, make sure you get it into that thread before the 31st, because the 31st is the end date for the hat KAL. I will be drawing some winners depending on how many. See, for me, it is depending on how many entries there are. That's how many prizes I give away. So make sure you're getting all your hats in there to win some amazing prizes. It will be patterns, it'll be yarn, all kinds of that fun stuff. So make sure you're doing that. Pardon me. We have two Crafty Momma KALs that I have going on. One is the Crafty Momma Designz knit along. So that is any of my designs that I bring out. If you knit them, you get them in there and you can win some prizes. So make sure you're doing that. That is the Crafty Momma knit along. It's all year long. Again, if you use my yarn for any of my patterns, you'll get an extra entry. And we also have the Candy Coated Yarn Sock-A-Thon. So that is any of the candy coated yarn you make into socks, you add it to that KAL. Now that Sock-A-Thon, the prizes and stuff are a little bit different. Depending on the type of sock you make, you get points. So we have everything from baby socks all the way up to knee-high, thigh-high socks. For each style of sock, you get points. After certain points, you get prizes. So depends on how much you knit in candy coated yarn, will depend on what kind of prize you're going to get. So make sure you get in there and enter any of your candy coated yarn socks. So that's all for the KALs right now. Now, since the hat KAL is ending March 31st, we need an April KAL. And I have not thought what I want to do for April. It'll be 2 months, April, May. Because June, we will be doing our second annual Summer Shawl Along. So that is a summer shawl knit along. Basically knit any lightweight, fingering weight shawls, wraps type thing. And it goes June, July, and August for that. So, but we need something from April and May. So I haven't decided. So if you have any ideas, drop it down below. Let me know what you would like to see in a cowl. And maybe we'll do that. We'll see. April 1st. Yeah. It's crazy. I do want to know what you guys think about me doing a mystery knit along. I have an idea. I'm thinking of doing it, but I don't know how many people would actually knit it. It'll be a shawl, but I'm just not sure when I'm going to do it or if I'm going to do it. It might be for my birthday. That might be what I could do, a yearly mystery knit along and have it be on my birthday. We'll have to see. I gotta think about it because I have some ideas in my head of shawls that I want to do a mystery knit along because I think they're so fun. I mean, I love doing them, but I never end up finishing them. I'm just not fast enough at the knitter, and I have so many things going on all the time that I never get it done in time. So, yeah, I want to do a mystery knit along, and I want to award prizes not only for finished objects, for things along the way. So, even if you don't get finished the whole thing, you'd still be eligible to win something. So, because like I said, I love giving stuff away. As you can see, it's gotten dark and all his presents have disappeared. So let me know what you think. If you'd be interested in a mini or in a mystery knit along. So I could do my birthday. Possibly. We'll see. That would be so exciting. I would be so excited. So anyways, let me know what you think. For that, what else was I going to say? I don't know. I'm sure there's something I meant to mention and I forgot to write it down, so because that's just the way it goes all the time. Anyway, so that's it for all the administrative stuff as far as I know. I'm not doing any winners this week because next podcast I will be awarding the Hat-A-Thon, or the hat knit along, keep your head warm knit along winners and stuff, so I'll just do them all then. That and I forgot to plan for it, so I'm not gonna lie, I'll tell you the truth, I just simply forgot to plan for winners for stuff, so it is what it is. It'll just have to wait till next podcast. I really, really, really want to do every week, so I'm gonna try my hardest, do every week, every 2 weeks, but I'm hoping not to do this whole month thing because that's just driving me nuts, and I hate it. I hate it so much. And let me know, do you guys like shorter podcasts or a little bit longer? Let me know. I hope to aim for half hour to 45 minutes per podcast. I think that's probably a good size. So anyways, that's it for that. Let's get on to some knitting because I know that's what you're here for. Let's go on with something I've been working on. Now, like I said, I haven't done too much, but I've started the increases for my heel. I'm so excited. This, and actually perfect timing since Easter's just around the corner. This was my last year's self-striping yarn called Egg Hunt. It is still available, I believe, on Etsy. So, yeah, Etsy. So if you're interested in knitting these, go check it out because I do believe I still have it available. And these colors are coming out exact. Oh my gosh. Yep, those are like perfect, exact color. Wow. At least on my phone. Who knows what it could look like on your guys. But it's good. So, I'm so excited I got sockies. Yay. So, yep, I'm starting my, that's the front. That's the back. So I'm starting the increases. They're getting a little bit wider in the back. So I'm hoping to have these done this week. Well, not this week because this week's almost over since it's Thursday. So by next week, I hope to have this done. Because this guy needs a partner. He needs a partner. Or she, he, my Saki needs a partner. So yeah, this is where I am. So, and I mean, they are matching perfectly for the stripes. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm so excited. This is one of my first self-striping yarns that I did too. So we got some fun spring. We have some fun Easter striping yarn this year as well, which I'm going to show you soon in my shop update stuff. So here's my balls, what I have left. So I'd have enough, plenty enough to make another pair of mini ankle socks. I think. I don't know. I've never done 2 socks out of the same ball of yarn. But anyways, this is Egg Hunt. And I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that is that whip. Next, yeah, I'll show some that are older whips that I'm working on, and then I'll show you my new one. So excited! Anyway, I fell back in love with this. This was a shawl that I've been designing that I haven't worked on forever, like forever. And I'm back into it, and I am loving it. Oh, it's so soft and squishy. I'm doing this on my MCN base. Oh, it's so soft. And this is my birthday cake colorway. So this is my shawl. No name yet. If you have suggestions, by all means, let me know. I am the type of designer that if you suggest something to be named, like one of my patterns, and I pick your name, you will get that pattern for free when it gets released. So anytime I'm showing anything, if you guys think of a name that you think would suit it, throw it out there and let me know, because you may win the pattern. And if you're interested in any test knitting, definitely let me know that as well. There is a thread in Ravelry for test knitters, so you can put your name in there or comment down here or message me personally, totally up to you. I'm always looking for test knitters. I've got, right now I have 3 patterns that I'm still working on. Oh my god. I have 3 patterns that I'm working on, and one that is finished that I haven't gotten a chance to finish writing up the pattern for. I was writing up the pattern, but I'm trying to do a couple different sizes, so doing the math and stuff is just taking me a little longer to make sure the numbers are right. But I'm hoping to have that up. Hopefully, I will get that finished next week, and I can send it out to some test knitters. That is my heart hat. I still haven't figured a name for it yet. Guess I have to think about that too, huh? Anyways, this is my shawl pattern. I love it. Look at that. It's so pretty. Love it. So let's see what we got here. Okay. I can't even see when I'm doing it on my phone. It comes into the eyelets. And then it's got this fun little texture right here. You guys can see that, right? And then we're going back into the eyelets again. So that's where I am. And I love it. Oh, and this is just going to stretch out like crazy. Like, watch this. Like, it is going to stretch. These eyelets are going to look amazing. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, I love it. This is so pretty. So I'm loving it. Loving it. So this is my pattern. I don't know what I'm going to name it yet. So like I said, if you guys have any suggestions, by all means, let me know what you think. And like I said, this is my candy coated yarn birthday cake colorway. I'm knitting this on a size 5, I believe. Let me just double check. Yeah, size 5, which is a 3.75 millimeter Chowgu needles. So that is that, and I'm really excited about it. I'm just debating what to do next after more eyelets. We'll see where it goes, but I love it. This is the yarn here. This is birthday cake. I do believe I still have this in the shop. If not, I think I need to re-add it because I love it. And I've sold quite a few, which is awesome. Awesome. And that is being housed, kept in my Lots of Love project bag that I made. I'm not sure if I have any of these in the shop or not. This is Lots of Love, and this is my small size. My socks were being kept in my Mrs. Brown's bag. I love the colors on this one. It's so pretty. So those are the two whips that I was working on before that I wanted to show some love. Now, in my glow-in-the-dark Halloween bag, which I don't have the handle, but there's supposed to be a handle there. My glow-in-the-dark Halloween bag. I absolutely love this freaking bag. This is my large size. So you can see, that's my small, and that's my large. There's a big difference in size, let me tell you. This one here, I have three yarn in here right now, plus my pattern. Or my wow, that is looking really bright. It is not that bright. It's orange, but not that bright. But anyways, like, look at all the room in there. This bag is monster. This is my large bag, which that's 3 skeins of fingering. So there's definitely room in there for a fingering weight sweater, for sure. Anyways, so 2 of these yarns I don't have names for because I haven't put them in the shop yet. The third yarn is one of my Easter yarn, so I'm going to go into shop talk after this, but I'll show you what I've got so far. I love this blue. It's so pretty. It's showing a little brighter than regular. It's like a baby blue, maybe a little darker than a baby blue. Kind of like Frozen, the cartoon Frozen. That blue, I guess. Let's see if it'll show up more when I'm up closer. No, it's blowing it out a little bit. Yeah, it's way too bright here. Oh, okay, it's more like this back here. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I think that's about right. Anyways, this is going to be a cowl. I'm working on my first cowl pattern, which I'm really excited about. So it's not going to be a tight neck cowl. It's going to be a little looser cowl. I mean, if I stretch the yarn, obviously it's going to go a little bit further down the needle. But, yeah, it's going to be, you know, a decent size cowl. My first cowl pattern. I already have the name for this one because I figured out a name and I love it. It is going to be called the Spring Has Sprung cowl. So that's what I've been working on. I've only, like I said, I've only got a few, 2, 4, 6, 7 rows in so far. But it's a 3-color cowl. It's going to have 3 colors. I just got my yarn all tangled up, so whatever. whatever. Yeah, it's going to be a 3-color cowl. And there's not going to be any color work in this one, but it's going to be very cute. And there's going to be a little bit of lace work, a little bit of eyelets and stuff like that, I think, in there as well. But very beginner friendly. Basically just yarn overs and knit 2 togethers and slip knits and stuff like that. So your basic stitches. But yeah, I'm loving this so much. That's the twisted hair. It's going to be a twisted rib. Focus. You get the idea. I want to knit on this all the time, but I have other stuff I need to knit on too, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, so there's that color there, which is this one here. I haven't named it yet, but it's so pretty. It's such a pretty blue. Yeah, that's about right. I'd say that's about the right colorway right there. And this pink here, oh my god, this pink is so bright. It's so pretty. It's way too bright. That is not the color. That is like showing neon on the screen, and it's not neon, but it is quite bright. Maybe the color that you're seeing here. Yeah, that might be a little bit better, like right there. Like that top part there. So that's a second color. Well, I'm not sure if that's the actual second color, but it's second color. And then this one here, which is one of my new Easter yarn, which I guess I'll get in a little into shop talk. But this one here is called Bunnies on Parade, and it is beautiful. Oh my god, I was so in love with this. I'm like, I have to knit something out of it. And I have to do it now. I can't wait. And so I cast it on a cowl. This is Bunnies on Parade. So I don't have one wound up in a hank, but I can show you what it looks like in a cake. Look at those colors. And they are pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. I freaking love these colors. Look at that. Ugh. They're so pretty. Nope. And it's available in the shop. There's 6 spaces you can choose from. So the cowl is going to be that. I love it so much. I love it. I can't wait to see how this knits up. Ugh, I cannot wait. I'm so excited for this. But I love Bunnies on Parade. It's so pretty. I think this would make gorgeous socks. I really, really do. I think they would make such pretty socks. And really pretty socks for like a baby, right? Like a baby sweater or a blanket. Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks hilarious. That looks like a heart. Love this yarn. And look at that. It loves me back. Yeah, okay. Anyways, so that is my cowl pattern that I'm designing. And, yeah, I have no idea when it's going to be done. It's a Spring Has Sprung. I wish I would have thought of it beforehand and have it out for spring, but I casted it on the beginning of spring. So, I guess it still kind of works, right? Anyway, Spring Has Sprung cowl. That is being knit on size 4. Size 4, which is a 3.5 millimeter Chao-Gu needle. So that is my whips. Now, I do have a lot of other whips. The basket right here. is all full of whips. And I think I have 2 whips downstairs. I have the Cozy Up Knits Mystery Knit Along, the Twin It Up. I am such a royal failure. Such a failure when it comes to knitting up Mystery Knit Along. I'm going to do it. I love the pattern. I love how it turned out. I want to knit it. I just need time. I also have my Stephen West Exploration Station downstairs, which I want to show some love to as well. That's Halloween colorway, so as long as I get it done before Halloween, I'm good. It's green and orange and black and purple. So, yeah, definitely want to get that done before Halloween this year. So I have a nice shawl for Halloween. Speaking of... Anyway, so that is my whips. I want to try and... I always say things and it never happens. Or I say things and I say they're going to happen at a certain time and it happens, just not when they say they're going to happen. What I would like to do, because I have 3 of my own patterns going, and I feel like... I feel like I spend so much time trying to knit my own patterns that I'm not showing love to the other designers that I absolutely adore and love, and I want to knit all their things. So I think what I'm going to do is my patterns will be a regular thing. But what I'm going to do is each week I'm going to have somebody else's pattern that I'm knitting on be a focus, I guess you could say. So instead of doing a different, like say, okay, Mondays I'm only going to work on my shawl, and Tuesdays I'm going to work on my socks, and Wednesdays I'm going to work on this, because when I get into knitting something, I'm really into the groove of it, and I don't want to stop it and wait till next week to do it. I want to do it now. I have patience to a degree. Yeah, my phone just said that the time was up, so I guess it stopped that one, and it's starting in a new clip, I guess you could say, because it hit the 45-minute mark. Oops. So I'm going to do each week, I think. And this is what I'm hoping to do. I'm going to try my best, try my hardest to do it, because I do have 3 or 4 other patterns that I'm working on that are by other designers. I know I have a hat by Tristan of Dragon Horde Yarn. I have, like I said, the Twin It Up. I have that. I have the 3-color Cashmere Cowl by Hoki. I have a shawl by Christy of Yarn Cafe Creations. Those are the ones that I'm thinking of mostly at the moment. And of course the Stephen West. So there's 5 different designers that I've got whips for that I have not worked on in like forever. So I definitely want to do something about that. If not once a week, maybe break it up and do 2 a week. I don't know. If one of their patterns are easy enough to take to work with me, then that may be my work knitting. Right now, my shawl is my work knitting because I'm pretty easy right now with the lace. I know exactly what I'm doing. So, anyway, so that is that. Dream knitting. I have a lot of dream knitting. A lot of things I want to knit. A lot of things I want to design, like I said. I want to get these socks done so I can actually start knitting up some socks patterns that I've been gifted, and I would love to design a sock pattern. That is on my to-do list. Not quite yet, but someday. Okay, so that is what I have knitting. We're going to go into a little shop talk. Easter yarn is so pretty. So pretty. Okay, so you saw my Bunnies on Parade. Now this one here, shoot, what did I call it? Ah, Speckled Eggs. This is actually on my DK base. Speckled Eggs. It's so pretty. And it's the exact same colors as the Bunnies on Parade, but just in speckles. So those two together would make a really pretty two-color shawl or cowl or something like that. So yeah, this is Speckled Eggs. So freaking pretty. I love the blue and that bright pink, that neon pink. Oh, yellow and green and purple, and I love that. Love that. So that is Speckled Eggs. This one here, I want to knit these into socks so bad. These colors are amazing. I love them so much. And I've gotten a lot of compliments on them. I've had a few orders for them. This is called Love My Peeps. And it is based on the Marshmallow Peep candy. I had a question on, well, not a, I guess it was a question on Instagram. When I posted this, somebody asked, where's Marie? Asked if they're as disgusting as people say. I love my Marshmallow Peeps. They're marshmallow. They're very sweet. So if you're not a sweet person, then yeah, it's probably disgusting. It's like marshmallow with like this crushed sugar kind of crystal. I don't know. They're just really good. But we can never find them anymore. I don't know what's going on with them. But anyway, love my peeps. Wow, that pink is coming up neon. It's not quite that bright. It is bright, but not that bright. Oh my gosh. Okay, back here looks a little bit better. A little bit. A little bit, I guess. Let's see if I can cover the lighting a bit. Maybe I will. I mean, yeah, it's not quite that bright, but it's there. Yeah, that is showing up way too bright. And same with the blue. The blue's not quite as bright. So they're the exact same color. They're just muted down a bit because they're not quite. Same with the yellow. The yellow's not quite that bright. But the green's about right. And the purple's about right. Yeah, the purple's about right. But anyways, this is Love My Peeps. This is a 5-color self-striping sock yarn. And I love it so much. This one here is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it is so freaking pretty. This one here is called Easter Grass. And by Easter grass, I mean the grass that you put in your Easter baskets, that paper, crinkle paper, shredded paper, they call it Easter grass. At least they do here in Canada. Anyways, so that's what this is based on, some of the colors of the Easter grass that I have in the store that I work on. Which, for those of you that don't know, I will tell you a little bit about myself, I guess, at the end for all my new subscribers. Hopefully you're still sticking around. This is Easter grass. Oh, God. Look at that. That pink's blowing out a little bit, too. It's blowing out a tiny bit. Let's try and tuck this end in a bit here. There we go. So this is Easter grass. It's a yellow, green, and pink, and speckled sock. Self-striping socks. It's so pretty. And all of my yarn, my sock yarn and my regular yarn, my sweet base yarn, you can get a matching mini to go with it to make yourself toes, heels, cuffs type of deal. I do have my Peeps mini set here, so I will show you those. Don't mind the scanning job, they've been in this bag for a while. But there they are. These are all the same colors. That are in this and that are in this. So these are the 5 colors that are in this. So you can buy these as separate as just a mini set, which is I Love My Peeps, or just Love My Peeps, Peeps mini set, which I think they're so pretty. I love this purple. This purple was a bit of a pain in the butt to dye, but it's so pretty. It's purple, but it's got these little flecks of blue, and it's blowing out a lot. It's blowing out a lot, but you can still kind of see the variegated spots in there. See, that's about the right color back here. That there's about the right color of the purple. Anyways, you can get this in the shop as a set, or you can get the yarn and a mini for a sock set. Love them so much. So yeah, so that's all that's in the shop new right now. But by the time this goes on YouTube, there may be some new stuff in the shop. We have the April Yarn of the Month clubs coming up. I'm going to have them out possibly tomorrow or Saturday, which is the Disney villain. I have not decided who I'm doing yet. I wrote it all down somewhere, or I should say my daughter wrote it all down somewhere, but we cannot find the paper that she wrote it on, so we're going to have to think about it. I did pick a self-striping club. Since it is April, and it's April showers, bring May flowers, it's all about rain. It's a really pretty picture. 4 colors, I believe. So my mystery skein, my mystery self-striping it isn't really a mystery, because you get an inspiration picture. Now, the colors I pick from that picture, it may not be certain colors that you would think it would be, but the colors are in the picture. So, anyways, so that is my self-striping one. My Disney villain, it is an inspiration picture. Some of the things might be a tiny bit different, like maybe the shade of the purple or the shade of the red may be a little bit darker or brighter than what the picture shows. The picture's just basically a starting point for the club. Like my Ursula had a couple different shades of purple. It had some black in it. She had blue eyeshadow, so there was some blue in it. She had red lips, so there was a little bit of red in it. Stuff like that. Most people that have messaged me loved it. There's a couple people that didn't like it at all. But, I mean, that's what you get. And, I mean, I'm showing the picture so you kind of get an idea of what it's going to be. But, like I said, the colors may not be exact. It's an inspiration picture. My mystery musical, I have not decided what that is yet. That one there is a total mystery. All you know is that it is a musical, and the pictures are based on the poster of that musical. January was Dirty Dancing, and the picture I picked had, it was the one where she's in this pink dress, Patrick Swayze's wearing black, and they're in the dance pose, and the words Dirty Dancing are in like a purpley color. So that's the picture I took as the inspiration picture for that one. And I was told that that was not what she was expecting, and she was very disappointed in it. I thought the colorway was beautiful, but each their own, I guess. But like I said, the mystery musical is a complete mystery. You don't know what musical I'm choosing. It is a musical. It could be a TV musical or a Broadway musical. My February one was Wicked, and that was basically white, green, and black, based on a poster that I got of Wicked. March one, it's a fun one. It's I'm not going to tell you what it is because it is a mystery, and I don't want anybody who ordered it that hasn't received it, which they haven't yet because I'm mailing it out next week, to be spoiled. But it's a good one, and the colors are gorgeous. I love them so much. So anyways, my April clubs will be out Friday or Saturday. I am going to do a Christmas in July mini set. It is going to be a mystery mini set, but it's not going to be a calendar, so you don't have to wait and open them up day by day by day. It's going to be a 10 skein mini set. So 10 Christmas inspired colorways, 10 of them, 20 gram minis. I haven't figured out the price yet, but it is going to be going up in the shop, hopefully by the time this goes up. So that's going to be in the shop, and it's going to be a Christmas in July mini set. Comes with 10 mini skeins, 10 20 gram mini skeins. So I'm really excited about that. I have some of the Christmas colorways in my head already, so I'm going to be really excited to get that going. Also, my Christmas advent calendar, I will be doing again this year, but that will be going out, I believe, June is when I'll be putting that one up. And I have things planned out a lot better than I did last year. Last year I struggled like no one's business trying to get my Christmas calendars out. They did get out on time. Everybody received it before December 1st. But, flash again. But, it got a little crazy because I had my birthday sale and stuff like that. So things got a little piled up and a little back behind, and then I got more behind and got more behind, and I was just rushing. I got all the minis dyed, but then I'm like, okay, now I have to wrap these. And I had like 480 some odd minis to label and wrap, and it was insane. Insane. But this year, I've got it under control. It will be out on time. You will get pretty much the same things as last year. But like I said, that's going to be in June, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. But I'm doing a Halloween one. I'm so freaking excited. A Halloween advent calendar. It's not going to be whole 31 days because I'm not insane. 25 is bad enough. It's going to be called 13 days till Halloween. I think that's what I'm going to call it. 13 days till Halloween. 13 days till Halloween. 13 days of Halloween. I got to think of it. I think 13 days to Halloween is what I'm going to call it. You're going to get 12 mini skeins plus a 100 gram skein to open up on Halloween. Theme-wise, I'm still kind of debating. I have a couple ideas in my head. Oh, I don't know what to do because I want to do both of the ones that I'm thinking of, but I'm not sure if they would be executed or how I would list it. I was going to do... Well, see, at first I thought I was going to do a Tim Burton Halloween with Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride and Coraline, but Coraline is not Tim Burton. So I'm trying to think of a way to go around it to add Coraline to the colors. Or do I do them separately during Halloween? That's an idea as well. Because my other one is horror movies, which last year I did have a collection come out, which was my horror villain collection, which was just the villains themselves. It wasn't based on the movie, it was based on the villains themselves, where this one would be based on the movie itself. So, I'm not really sure. I haven't decided. What do you think? Or I could just do just strict Halloween colorways, which would be kind of fun too. So, decisions, I don't know. Anyways, it is coming out in the next couple days as well. So, that might be out. And my Christmas in July mini set, mystery mini set, will be out before April 1st. No. Ignore that. My April Yarn of the Month clubs will be coming out before April 1st. The Halloween calendar and the Christmas in July will be coming out April 1st. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Alright then. So anyways, that's what's coming up in the shop. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get some of these colorways done. And I'm so excited. Anyways, I think that's about it. I'm babbling now, and I should probably finish drinking my cold tea and get downstairs and dye up the March stripe colorway because I'm so excited about it and I cannot wait to get it done. So make sure you are getting your names in those knit-alongs, dropping off your socks and all the things, Cozy Up Knits. Get your name in there for some prizes. If you have any hats that you've knit up, make sure you get it in before the 31st because midnight on the 31st, so April 1st, it's closed, it's done. So you still have some time to get your hats in there to win some prizes. If you want to donate prizes to the podcast, definitely get a hold of me. I would love to showcase your stuff and give them away. April, May, knit along. If you have any ideas, definitely let me know. I'm looking to start it April 1st, so I need to find out quickly. Make sure you're joining my Ravelry group because I would love to see what you guys are knitting. Follow me on Instagram, Crafty Momma _73. And I guess that is it. I guess that is all she wrote. Hope you guys have some time to do some knitting. And hope you're having a wonderful day. And until next time, keep on crafting. Bye!